Yo gang, what is up? It's your boy Motor Bro, and today we got the Cychunter electric bicycle, and this thing is super cool because it has two batteries. As you can see right in the frame, we got two 48 volt 13 amp hour batteries, which will give you a range of 120 miles and a top speed of 28 miles per hour. But coming to the frame, as you can see, it is a solid built frame. We got the nice flat black paint on it. We got front and rear suspension, which has been working like a charm. We got a beautiful headlight, a nice big headlight on the front. And as you can see on the tail light, it has the brake lights and it also has a blinker, which I think is amazing. I like having blinkers on the back so people would sort of know which direction you're going. On the front, it's not as necessary, I think, but I'm very glad they put it in the rear. And then we got disc brakes with 20-inch by 4-inch wide tires, so you could rip the sand, the off-road, pretty much any condition with no issues at all. The bike also has 7 gears you can run through, and it has a little protector over the gear switcher right here, which is just fine. The little details, bro, that makes a big difference. But yeah, coming up to the controls on the front, we got our headlight controls, our blinkers are right here, and then the horn, and of course pedal assist levels you can change through here. And then up here is where you can change the input of the gears. You can bring it down or bring it up. But let's hop on the first ride and we'll get more into that. Let's get it. But we out of here. Let's go for the first ride, man. We're on the throttle right now. Woo! I can feel them 48 volt batteries pushing me along. Let's get it. Actually, bro, it controls. It's got like a nice mobility to it where you can just like, wherever you point the bike, it wants to go. Brakes, okay. Brakes are good. Nice, all right. So it has a 750 watt motor, which I think it has 1,000 peak watt, but you can definitely feel that motor pushing, bro. It really gets you through most things you need to go through. Like, look, I'm in the freaking grass. No issues at all, bro. All right, gang, we're headed towards the off-road spot. Let's go, bro. The suspension on here is pretty damn strong, man. Like, I don't even feel the rear suspension really move at all. Ooh, oh, crap. okay, this thing you can move it around. Oh, real easy. Yeah, that rear suspension is tough, bro, but that front suspension is working pretty good. Woo! So yeah, we're on the off-road section on the Cychunter with the throttle. And so far, bro, the suspension is stiff. I ain't even going front. That suspension is stiff, but it doesn't feel too bad. But it definitely ain't like a soft ride, but it gets through. Holy crap, it gets through this section so easy. I'm going 22 miles per hour off-roading right now. We got the nice 4-inch wide tires soaking up all this sand. Little brake test. Woo! Gotta be careful with that front brake. But yeah, the brakes were good. All right, let's do a throttle test going from start. Boom. It has a very gradual linear startup, and then it just starts to go. And this is in sand, bro. So we're currently at 16 miles per hour. But like I said, it has a very gradual linear throttle curve, so it ain't torquey. It ain't gonna get you to 28 fast, but it will get you there. All right, let's hit a little bunny hop right here. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! That's the thing with this bike. It is not a light bike. If you guys are trying to look for a very light bike, this ain't it. But as you know, it has 2 batteries on it, and the range on this is just incredible. Almost 120 miles on an electric bike is insane. But yeah, this rear suspension, you could probably, you can't really soften it either. But like, bro, it is tight. Like, that thing don't want to move at all. It almost feels like there's no rear suspension. But the front's good. The front's good. We're chilling with that. And if y'all are wondering about the pedal assist, it has 5 levels. I'm currently on level 5, which will be like the full power, 28 miles per hour. But it's also very linear. Like, watch when I do the pedal assist. Like, I almost have to pedal once or twice, and then even more than that. You see how gradual it gets into the power? Which is a pro and a con. If you're a new rider, that's amazing. because the bike is very smooth. It's not jerky at all. But then again, I would say a con to it is if you're like an experienced rider, you're probably gonna want a little bit more of a pickup, because it definitely, like, once it goes, it goes. Like, look, I'm going right now. Like, I'm pedaling, not even putting any force on the pressure, or not even putting any pressure on the pedals, and it's just ripping. We're almost at 28 miles per hour. We're at 25, going uphill, 26. Oh, see, like, I can't even pedal. I'm in the highest gear and I can't even pedal, bro. There's like no force. A little off-road. Okay, that rear suspension doing a little more work than I thought, bro. It definitely is. When you're on these bumps, that rear suspension is putting in work. But gang, with this 750 watt motor, it definitely gets you cooking, you know, it gets you up to speed real nice. Like, this is just throttle only. I'm almost at 26 miles per hour. Let's see if we can hit 28, bruh. Oh, we just hit 28 right here. So there's definitely a strong limiter on the bike, so it doesn't want to go past 28 miles per hour. I'm trying to get out of the car's ways. All right, a little off-road section with the throttle. Okay. The front suspension soaks up a lot, bro. The rear suspension, that's a little tough. I ain't going front with y'all. That rear suspension is a little tight. It still works, but it's not like the front. The front really, soaks stuff up. All right, we got my little uphill test right here with throttle only. Let's see what the Cychunter frickin' can do. Let's see if it can get up here, bro. That 750 watt motor got enough torque to get us up this hill. Okay. My foot ain't down. We did it, bro. Okay, that's sick. I'm glad it could make it up this hill, bro. It's not like too big of a hill, but it's big enough where like a lot of bikes struggle. All right, let's see what this 750 watt motor can do going downhill, throttle only. Okay, bro. We're at 17 miles per hour right there. Oh, see, it starts picking up, bro. Once you get past 15 miles per hour, it's like, all right, let's go. Go time, baby. So I did want to mention, it comes with 7 gears on the bike. And let's drop her down to like 1. And no matter what you're gearing, the pedal assist is pretty similar, especially once you're near top speed. Like, I could drop down to freaking first, and the speed don't matter at all. So now I'm at 7, and it's a little bit stronger. I can feel a little bit more pressure, but once you're going 28 miles per hour, you don't feel any pressure on the pedals. Like I can just pedal, no pressure. All right, we're a little bit in the hood ski right now, bruh. Let's take on a cruise through the hood. It's actually like a historic black neighborhood right here. Bruh, let me take the plastic cover off. Oh, look at that screen, bruh. That may looking good. Y'all probably can't see it on the camera, but it does look sick. All right, so the pedal assist levels affect how much throttle you can give. Like, I'm on pedal assist 1 and it's 10 miles per hour. Pedal assist 2, I'm guessing will be 15. Yep, or 16. Pedal assist 3, probably be around 20. Yep, 20. Pedal assist 4 goes up to 25, and then level 5 goes to full 28 miles per hour where you can just rip it, bro. Alright gang, we hopped off the bike. I want to just do a little 360 from the helmet cam, just so you can get the vibes of what's going on with this bike. I mean, it's just fully blacked out, which I freaking love, with the awesome color, like a, what do you call it? It's like a crayon color, brownish, like brown leather color. It just looks beautiful, and the seat is actually very comfortable. I didn't really mention that anywhere, but the seat is comfortable. No issues with that. But the dual motors, this is what makes this bike special, in my opinion, is that range. Of course, you got the top speed, you got the suspension, you got disc brakes, headlight, taillight, yeah, most bikes come with that. But this right here is the cool ass part about here. 2 batteries, bro, to get you going for a long, long time. All right, we got some tight turns here. Brakes working good, enough to get you. Okay. Definitely using throttle here because I feel a little more comfortable. All right, tight turn, like, ooh. You see what I'm saying? The bike is pretty nimble, bro. You can sort of just, Imagine someone's coming towards you right now and you're just like, whoa, Yeah, I don't know. I like testing that sort of stuff. And we got the bump right there. Bro, that rear suspension though, that thing is tight. Like, yes, it helps when you're hitting like certain jumps, but other jumps, not really. It's just, it's too tight. But the brakes are good, bro. For little stuff like that, the brakes are fine. When you're going 28 miles per hour, trying to stop on the dime, the brakes ain't gonna really allow that, but you'll be able to stop, but it's not like on a dime. Man, look at this view. So you might be asking yourself, Moto Bro, who is this bike for? And it's definitely not for stunners or anyone like that. This is a straight commuter, A to B commuter that can go a long distance, bro. Like I'm at I'm almost at 8 miles, and I think I have 4 bars left. I think I'm almost full, bro, which is just insane. So I really think the people who would like this bike is someone who has to go a far distance to work, who wants something that's comfortable, maybe a little bit bigger than some other electric bikes, because the weight limit is 300 pounds, which is quite heavy compared to some other electric bikes. So this can fit a lot of bigger people, which I really feel like that's what it was made for, is for some bigger people. But that is a nice thing. I'm in pedal assist level 5, which is the full 28 miles per hour, and you could barely be moving the pedals and the electric motor is still just pushing you along, bro. It's so sick, bro. It's just very smooth and controlled with this bike. Like, you don't have to worry about too much torque or the throttle sensitivity being too much. Like, this is a very linear, smooth bike that just cruises, bro. It is a straight cruiser. I hit the berm. Yes, sir. Let's go. And bro, it feels solid. Like when you're bouncing around on it, like there's not much noise. Like listen to that. There's not much noise at all. Alright, coming towards the end of this review / first ride. Wow, I was impressed. This frame is solid. The suspension, very good, solid also. The rear is a little stiff for my liking, but when you're on some big jumps, it does help. But let's talk about the 248 volt batteries, man. This is what makes the bike right here. Being able to go that extra range that I don't know any other e-bike can really do. Plus, it does 28 miles per hour, so it's not like you're going slow either. You really can't beat it, bro, especially for the price. For $1,000, you get a electric bike, moped style, but it has the pedals, so no popo is gonna mess with you. And you could just ride forever, bro. Like if you need to commute to work 20 miles there, 20 miles back, this is the bike for you. 30 miles there, 30 miles back, this is the bike for you, man. It got the headlight, tail lights, so you're safe. So if you guys are interested in the bike, I'll put a link in the description down below. I'm gonna try to get a discount code for you guys too, so that will be in the description too. I really rate this bike a solid 8 out of 10. And the reason I did an 8 out of 10 mainly because the weight of the bike is pretty heavy, around 90 pounds. But of course, you know, you do have 2 batteries, so that makes sense. But also how the power engages is very slow for me. Like someone who's an experienced rider, they're sort of going to be like, yo, this takeoff is very slow. Once it gets going, it's fine. But for a new rider, I really think that's amazing. So you don't have a jerky feel when you're taking off on the pedal assist or the throttle. It is very smooth. So like even like, bro, your grandma could ride this thing and she would be fine on it. That's how gradual and smooth that power band is. But like I said, I'll have the link in the description if you want to check out the bike, hopefully a discount link too. Man, $1,000, I really don't think you could beat it, bro. For this price, with the range and the top speed you get, I don't think there's anything else on the market like it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, stay motivated. Till next time, gang. Peace.